All right, hello again. Yesterday I tried Farmasi's VFX foundation, and I have to say it dried really nicely, it smelled really nicely, it had minimal transfer, but the overall consensus from my household, which is mainly grown men, was that it didn't really have a very smooth finish. And my oldest, God bless him, as blunt as I am and just outright brutal, actually said that it made my face look older. We can't be having that. So today I'm going to try something different because they sent me multiple styles, and I put a little bit of this on my face last night and it was actually kind of nice. I liked the finish a little better, and I'm gonna say it's more of a dewy finish, which made the transfer a little worse. So after kind of talking with the people that sent me the samples, they also sent me some of this color correcting cream. And because I don't have a primer, I think I'm actually going to try to use this color correcting cream as a primer. So this is their light to medium. Color kind of looks like that. So this is just the CC cream. And I told them I probably wouldn't use this just like on its own. I've never really been a big fan of like the tinted moisturizers or the BB creams, CC creams. Maybe I'm missing out. Again, this is a little light. But I'm really just looking to hide the redness, prime my face with it just a little bit. And I can tell you too, this stuff smells just as good as the foundation. The VFX that I tried yesterday. Kind of flowery a little bit. Kind of also has that like baby powder kind of scent to it. Trying to look over the ingredients to see what could be making that smell, but it just says fragrance, of course. So I mean, it does seem to tone down the color pretty well and provides a light coverage. And another thing too, these samples are actually really big. They give you a ton of product where you can really try it on like twice. So if you try it on once, don't really know how you feel about it, you can try it again the next day and just really get an absolute feel for it. And my biggest, and I was kind of talking to some of my friends about this last night, my biggest thing is like my nose is so red. So what I'm looking for in a foundation is something that's going to tone that down and also keep the coverage on it. Transfer's kind of like my worst enemy. So I'm going to try this Stay Matte Mineral Enriched. It says it's a pore minimizer, oil-free, shine-free, sebum control. It's in a number 3, which is, I don't really know how that compares to the number 4 that I was using in the VFX yesterday. It is a little darker. It was a better match for my skin. It says to shake well before using, but we didn't really do that, and now it's open. it says to just simply apply the foundation. So, like I said, I tried this a little bit yesterday. And you can see with these foundations, they literally just sit right on top of the brush. Whereas yesterday, and I can show you again today on my other brush that I'm not going to be using, is the Younique Liquid Touch. Just kind of, it does sit a little bit, but you can kind of just watch it dissolve right into the brush. And it just kind of falls in, whereas this one is still just staying on top. So, and really I'm just doing this because I want a comparison. Like, I've been using Younique for 3 years, and I've been using consistently our products. And I haven't really delved into any other products, used anything from the drugstore, used anything. So I just want to see what else is out there and make sure that I'm still really using the most cost-effective along with the most effective makeup that I can, and offer that to my friends and family as well. I was contacted by a new skin representative not yesterday, it might have been a couple of days, but I did look up their comp plan and some of their products, and their products are actually almost the same as Younique, but also a little more expensive. So their products range from like $25 up to like almost $400 for their LumiSpa thing. And as far as their comp plan goes, I didn't see anything where you receive a discount on your products and from what I can tell, you have to have a downline to make money. Like, even like begin to making money. And with Younique, at least I'm getting at 25%. I may not be able to qualify for bonuses and other things without a downline, but I can at least get $25%, and it kind of allows me to, if I want to offer a discount or if I want to offer free shipping, I have that available to where I can do that. Farmasi, on the other hand, you get a 50% discount. The products are half the price of Younique's. Bonuses, other things available. I don't really know about their charities, because that was something else that was kind of like, is really cool about Younique, is that they do have a charity. There is some goal to help people there. So, I'm looking in my other mirror too, so I'm sorry. Alright, I'm going to let this dry a little bit and see how it sets. I do kind of like the feel of this one. I definitely like the smell I think that the color correcting has helped. And I'm sorry I keep nosediving into the camera. So I am leaving the house today. And these videos aren't necessarily to promote any kind of product. I just kind of want to do a trial. I want to see the difference. I want to know what I'm working on. So I'm going to be using my products and the Farmasi foundation. And I am going out. So while this kind of does its thing, get my eyebrows fixed up a little bit. One random eyebrow sticking out, just like my hair. It's fine. It's fine. We're not going anywhere fancy. So the one thing that I'm really looking for today in this foundation, because I already know that I kind of like the feeling of this foundation. It doesn't feel heavy. But I'm looking for that transfer. To see if, with the CC cream as a primer, and I've got to say, it dries really, really nicely.
Are you recording?
Mm-hmm.
You heard that with deer eating.
Oh, are they eating flowers?
It's chicory.
Oh! Alright, so if you don't know, that was my husband Charlie just coming in. We have a family of deer that we have been watching for years, but they actually came around and bedded in the yard last night, and we've been watching for quite a while because we've also got like a groundhog, the family of deer, we've got a ton of different critters, and all of them come around and they eat from the exact same spot in our yard. And we keep forgetting to go out there and like look at what they're actually eating, because it's so weird that we've got like 2 acres of land, and every animal that comes to our house eats from the exact same like little tiny spot of land. So now we know. I've got a hair. Alright, so this I will tell you I'm absolutely in love with. As with a lot of the Younique products, this new Twisted Epic is probably the best yet. I was not really a big fan of the 4D, and I know a lot of people love it, and I loved it initially too, but it's not my favorite. Waterproof Epic has always been my favorite. And I'm sorry, this is kind of a long video to get through for next to nothing. But it is something, because my whole thing is, like, this mascara is $27, and I will happily pay that because I feel like it's amazing. But my Younique foundation is anywhere from $39 to $43, depending on the kind that I get. And the Farmasi, I'm sorry, I'm screwing it all up, is $12.90, I believe. And if I can get the same coverage and transfer level and all of that kind of stuff from something different, then I think that's totally worthwhile, especially when most of the time most of us are leaving the house right now, we're wearing a mask, And I don't know if you've ever worn foundation and then put a mask on. Like, it makes your masks smell so bad. And I'm just going to ignore the part where my phone just literally fell right now. Mistakes have been